Oh, of course we haven't actually mentioned the.
It went again.
Oh my ears! Oh,
Sorry.
there goes my eardrums.
But yes, please play when you're ready. JJ Ramboss.
Yeah, once you recover from ears bleeding.
Wait for it to start because I want my someone comfort.
Right, here we go. Okay.
There we
Ramboss versus Team Regen's own Captain JJ. Game 1.
And from what I know, this is actually quite a good matchup from Samus. Because Snake's not like a traditional zoner. He kind of needs time to set up his things.
Yes,
Samus is then just keeping him out. And also, Samus kind of deletes Snake's disadvantage pretty well with charge shot and back air and nair.
Well, of course, what you notice is then that that first interaction there, that Snake obviously holding those grenades, it's gonna disrupt any sort of combos that Ramboss could go for.
Ooh, really nice coverage coming out from Ramboss. His flowchart in advantage to cover all the different options at once. Look at that! The one jab down smash. Where do you go?
Just predicting everything.
Like I'm saying, JJ's just struggling to actually set up many grenades. All he's really been able to do is walk up, place a grenade, go back. And I believe the grenade can block a charge shot, which is one very useful thing in the matchup. But at the moment, Ramboss, you can just kind of see he's in JJ's head.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And just setting up all these bombs at ledge. Just not letting JJ come back.
Even covering the neutral get with the charge shot.
Oh, wow! Just absolutely covering everything.
Just the amount of coverage that Ramboss is kind of putting out is really, really impressive.
Absolutely insane, yeah.
Is there to grab at that range, really? Maybe
giving JJ just absolutely no chance to really set up anything right now.
And JJ's rolling a lot, and it's not the greatest to be rolling versus all these projectiles, especially when Ramboss is being fairly patient. Still, JJ's just not getting much going, and we do. Oh, excellent! And like
and
I
he's
say,
back as well. He's made it back.
Samus so floaty, you can go that deep.
Yeah. I mean, this is looking very, very nice for Ramboss right now, and JJ's got absolute mountain to climb to come back.
But he's trying to slowly inch his way forward. But with Samus having a charge shot charged up, you can't risk too much.
Probably, you can't zone Samus. It's so difficult.
I like the crawls. He's going to have to charge his charge shot to hit that. But again, just every time, JJ's just trying to land on top of Samus, and that's really not what you want to be doing.
He went for it. He went for it. Okay, up smash going to do it.
Bit of life in JJ. Not over yet. But he's got to work really, really hard. He needs to switch up his entire game plan. I'm just going to say it right now. It's what he's going for is just not working. He's not pressuring Samus enough. And I get that that's very hard as Snake because the grenades take so long to blow up. Up throw's not going to do it yet, so just the F throw off stage. Ramboss just really wants to show off right now and get some more edge guards.
Yeah, just gonna take it. Super strong, definitely gonna kill. Ramboss takes a very, very, what I would say is a one-sided game 1, honestly.
Very dominant.
Yeah. It's there's not much to say about it, honestly. Ramboss just slapped up JJ, and that's all you can really say.
It's kind of, yeah, as you said earlier, Jilly, he's just got to absolutely change up his entire gameplay.
And that's not something that's easy to do.
No, not on the fly, not on the fly.
But if someone can change up, it's JJ. You got to believe that he's got more tricks up his sleeve.
Absolutely.
The thing is, once JJ can get going, he gets a bit of momentum. Things can really change around. Those forward air spikes he loves to go for. Even cheeky S smash occasionally. He's one to steal out socks at 80%.
Now, the fun bit is, this is the best of 5, so he's got time to experiment.
Of course, yes. So
he's either got time to experiment or time to get like even more downloaded and just get... Maybe we can fill out that 3-stock requirement on my donation.
Well, it's two-sided.
Of course, it'd be interesting to see if JJ considers a switch or not. I don't feel like Samus would do any better versus Samus, honestly. I think Captain Falcon would do any better than Samus.
I was going to say, no.
Yeah.
Captain
That's
Falcon
in my head.
I think he'll struggle.
Yeah, I think
The
it'd be so
way-
difficult to try and get in.
JJ plays against Samus is he punishes approach very well. When Samus has an approach, because Wi-Fi Samus, you don't need to worry at all. Get lead, good to go.
Absolutely.
And so maybe one thing that would change the pace of the game a lot is if JJ managed to get an early stock and then was
Yes.
forcing
Absolutely.
Ramboss to approach. But
would-
he needs a setup to get that in the first place.
But if he pulls it, and Lilac might be the one to do it.
Oh, okay. Interesting choice here from JJ.
Okay, Ramboss starts by going the wrong way off stage. The down air not quite connecting properly for JJ. It's a little bit unfortunate. Now, I'm not going to lie, through our commentator's setup, it's almost impossible to see where the grenades are.
Yeah,
there we go, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
JJ.
And let's see where he takes it.
Absolutely just stomps him down to that blast zone, taking the first dog. With
That
barely
is what
any damage on it.
JJ is known for, is those forward airs just out of nowhere.
Hey, if they work, they work.
Oh, exactly, it works. And possibly it was even a 0 to death. I need to. If someone in the chat could let me know if that's 0 to death, because that's another
think
5.
It was either very close to a 0 to death or was just.
I might add the £5 just to be nice.
Here, again, he's just taking stage control.
Yeah.
He loses stage control.
This is where it gets tricky. Forward end not going to be the cipher.
Trying to
Dash
land.
attack killing. Yeah.
Like Will, yeah.
Okay, but JJ needs to not force the issue. Just because he's got the lead and he can kind of do a bit more.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Did that grenade pop Ramboss's shield poke him? Or did he
Ramboss just dropped shield at that time. And JJ just threw out the up tilt, and it worked.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, once they're
Just
100%, and especially on a smaller stage like that, you can throw out those up tilts and.
and
it
with
will net you the kill.
the grenade also just helped him, like,
Yeah, it's extra pressure, and
Pressure,
it forces
yeah.
him to pick an option. But of course, Ramboss
Ah,
not
that
out of it.
evens it.
Yeah, oh, there
It's-
we go. What a way to get back in.
One spike apiece.
of course, now one
Very,
fun thing.
very explosive game.
One fun thing with this matchup is Samus has very good aerials. So,
Yeah.
like, the up air mainly, up air and there. So, whenever they trade with Snake's grenades, just throw it out. They will win the trade. If you get hit by another grenade, do it again. You will win eventually.
Keep
Of course, if
pointing
you're
your
behind,
stick
be
towards the opponent, and you'll come out on top.
Like there.
Oh, it was getting very close to that.
Oh, is that gonna?
I took it.
Wow!
I'm gonna take it.
I look
AJ
right
is
to the
going
edge.
off stage, and it's working. Like the back air before that to set up the edge guard was not something you see many snakes go for. Back air in neutral is like kind of risky because of how much lag there is on it.
Absolutely.
JJ was ready to just call out Ramboss there, and then the neutral air covering so much space and it's active for just
So
10 years.
Right, one apiece of these two. Of course, it's still, as we said before, a best of 5. So it could go anywhere.
I have a feeling, I have a strong feeling that we're going to see a platform pick like Battlefield or Yoshi's.
Yeah, I agree. It gives.
I thought that the Lilac pick was actually very, very clever by JJ, because you could
Absolutely.
just see that kind of smaller stage worked really in his favour.
Both a smaller stage and, smaller side hitboxes. Snake's edge guarding is really good, while
Yeah.
Samus can beat Nikita. They just have to fire a missile and that beats Nikita. However, the up smash, that makes things much more difficult and allows
Absolutely.
if JJ lands that, keeps up the pressure. When he eventually does get one aerial off stage, Ramboss is dead no matter what area it is.
Alright, and we're going straight
Yeah,
back
go
into
back.
it. Same characters, of course.
Actually, update the game. It's game 3. Whoops.
Game 3 between these two. Let's see if they go to a stage with platforms.
Town.
Well,
Well,
kind
not
of.
Battlefield or but the wider stage, of course. Again with the
But honestly,
approaches.
As a
But
Wi-Fi Samus, just having as much space as possible is great.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this pick makes a lot of sense, you know, because you still got the sort of platforms, it's a wider stage, and it's got the FD element to it as well.
Whoa!
Okay, JJ's woken
Absolutely
up,
just
guys.
forgot.
JJ.
Hello, JJ!
That's it.
But he still needs to just watch out for these charge shots because Ramboss is able to shoot them from very long range.
It is interesting to see, though. Either JJ is possibly approaching to try force Ramboss to run towards his C4 or setups, or he's just not really thinking about the situation and running in for the sake of it. It could be spam,
would you
could be
ever
bad.
suggest that JJ would do that, Dan?
That was a nice conversion.
I had visions of my charge shot just hitting, just out of nowhere.
Ooh, little bit
Oh, yeah.
Jab
Safe
F
pressure.
smash.
Safe pressure.
Because you've seen Ramboss going for the jab pivot grab a lot earlier, but mixing it up and keeping JJ on his toes.
Still, the grab, even if it was a pivot grab, I guess it was sort of like tech pro it, but it's still not wise. Because how slow that grab is, it would absolutely just... It would grab him after the tech pro.
Oh, and
Now
JJ's
JJ
without a jump. This is a really bad situation. Able to
Very
go high.
Interesting.
He's back. He's back.
Just slowing it down a little bit. Ramboss is very good at changing the pace of the game, I think. When he needs to, he just doesn't force the issue at all.
Absolutely.
But then he can just close down the space when necessary.
And of course, you know, one thing that you've got to pay attention to is the fact that Ramboss is just kind of retreating. He's playing the game very similar to game one. You know, he's got this wider stage, so he's just going to retreat back. He's going to fire out these charge shots. It's just not really going to approach because it doesn't need to.
Just not.
Oh, there it is. Not going to kill though.
Back throw.
Now JJ's on entire. Oh, that was a
He
smart
went for it.
option. That's
Oh,
right.
just
and
put the
yeah.
cypher.
Down smash.
JJ head edging just at the wrong time, I suppose. And down. Ooh.
Not quite taking.
No, not quite.
Going too deep. He was
JJ,
getting
he
too
went there.
desperate.
He went for it.
I respect it because it's what's been netting him the early kills that he needs.
Yeah, dash tag.
But at the
Well,
same
he
time,
is-
he looked
It's not the time for an early kill, however, because anything will kill early. Apart from down there.
it's very true. Yeah, just set up your ledge trap, which
Guessing
Snake is like the
desperate.
best in the game at. Oh, he's just
Swings over his head.
kind of getting hit by charge shot, and then panicking.
Just missing. And back out, just takes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit him.
No
The issue is JJ needed to approach, but Ramboss had him locked down. Simple as.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel, while it is frustrating for JJ as well, he needs to try. It's a game of patience. It's whoever gets more frustrated first and starts approaching. That's
Yes,
going to be the case.
absolutely. And you
we're gonna
saw there
see
that
what-
Ramboss just wasn't.
Yep.
He didn't need to, honestly.
Very
And I
efficient
think-
man.
We're probably going to see it again in Game 4, but the stages are making a huge difference in
Yes.
this matchup.
Absolutely, yeah.
As you saw with longer stage, Ramboss had more space just to lock it down, while
Yeah.
Lilac, just take him out.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
take him out. If he gets near, got all that space to play with.
So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that kind of picks like Lila or Smashville, something like that for game 4.
Yeah, do we have DSR?
JJ will be looking for that kind of smaller stage.
As far as I'm aware, DSR is the thing.
Those beautiful locks.
You know,
Just shake 'em, baby, shake 'em.
it's not a good hair day today. That's the worst bit.
Why do you think I'm wearing a hat? Honestly,
Can't really throw on for my hair. I can't. I just
Give
want
up.
to see. Falcon. Here it is.
oh,
John-
okay, right, he's going for it.
Josh
He is
Johnson
going-
Racer.
He
He's
is
had enough.
going for it.
He's gonna run towards the Samus and hit the Samus, and
I'm looking for a challenge. Ramboss says. Let's see if JJ can give it to him.
Now here.
oh dear.
Well,
It's not going too well.
The tactic of run towards the Samus is a little bit tricky when the Samus has the projectiles charged up, but
Ronnie!
oh, that's amazing! Just
Okay.
JJ!
Now we are going to see a completely different game to when they played Samus and Snake. JJ has more mobility to get around all that charge shot now. Stay a bit patient and punish.
Give him absolutely no time.
Insane punishes like that.
There
Captain
we go.
JJ. The true believer is out.
The Falcon allows you to just absolutely go in. That's an interesting interaction. That is a very interesting
very
interaction.
JJ was not ready to take that, and I don't think many people would have been, because it didn't look like he was under the stage.
No.
And the up air
But
kind
his
of
arm
sucked him in slightly. And
It's the naughtiest whiff punish I'll ever see in this game.
Ooh,
Oh, he's
checking
just
in there.
waiting. He was just waiting.
Oh, he's not dead yet, but it's very close.
Oh,
The
Ramboss.
up smash to cover multiple options. Ramboss on fire right now.
Let him
Ransom.
breathe. Oh my god.
JJ going so
Just
aggressive
keeping
on
him.
stage.
Now
He's gonna
Ramboss
go
doesn't
for
have a
it again.
jump.
No, he is.
Nice high recovery.
Ramboss absolutely no time. He's run away.
Oh, smart
I know,
use
they are
air dodge.
Neither of them were ready for that.
Slugging away.
Okay, chasing down. JJ going on the aggressive again. Calling out the backer.
Charge shot interrupting any.
Oh, nice read.
Oh,
smash.
He's taking it. This game has just become something entirely different, just because both characters now, they have good mobility, and now they can use it.
They've got to
Compared to-
interact with each other.
Yeah, that absolutely
take that.
slugging away.
I don't really agree with that air dodge there from JJ, who kind of left himself incredibly open.
He's been air
but-
dodging a bit too much, so it's just going to get very obvious when he does.
Ooh, slightly too high on that up air. There's something a bit odd. I guess just the weird floatiness of Samus kind of threw him
Oh,
off.
going for it. Oh, he's really
He was
feeling
looking for
himself.
that down air. Not
He
quite
wants to
He's
see
gonna-
it as soon as. And there's
He's going to
Tether.
go for it. Of course he is. Oh dear, this is suddenly a really
It's
bad
ba-
situation.
though. That's
And
scary.
got back
That's
to stage.
scary, JJ.
My stream's frozen. I can't see what's going on.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. We're back.
Now he's just
Yeah,
gonna
it froze
shot.
me as well. Okay, up B.
Calling out the jumps. Gotta watch that. The forward air, very good. Ramboss actually drifts too far forward.
He's Joe going for the near one stuff.
Yeah.
He wants
Yeah,
it.
it's
He
good
really
idea.
wants it.
And now Ramboss is just completely changing the pace from the way.
Yeah,
trying
it's
to control.
slowed down. Wow, makes it to the top platform. Excellent recovery from JJ.
Oh,
Oh,
jabs, just reset it.
JJ
Reset it.
scouted out that roll. It's really unfortunate he didn't have the punish.
Oh, this.
Soft bet.
Oh, not quite.
Oh.
They both want
That
that.
could,
like, so
that could have
bad.
been a game for either person right there in that short second.
I knew it.
Oh!
He does it. RKO.
I was literally just
JJ.
about to call him out.
Josh
JJ would take
Johnson.
game 4. What absolute change of pace that was.
This is what we need to see.
Completely. After a naughty game, pal.
And we're going into game 5. Like after game 1, if you told me we'd end up in a game 5.
Honestly, I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have
No.
believed you.
Smoke JJ, Smoke JJ, you pissed him off. You've gone and done it.
Yeah, I got Ramboss in the chat right now. JJ has woken up. Now, are we going to see
That
the
is what-
Falcon come out for game 5?
Jesus.
It's got to be the Falcon again, right? Even
Surely.
if Dan, I swear my camera is like differently left and right between the two ones. I keep moving my chair to line myself up.
That's because it is. I forgot to
I
change
think
it one.
because it kind of switches between the slides as well.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
because I forgot to change it on one of them. Same with you, Sam. Get your ass over there. I could use studio mode to make it more productive, but you're not. Okay.
Hey, we like the live nature of this stream.
Yeah. Alright, so to choosing stages at the moment. But I don't see any reason why JJ wouldn't stick with the Falcon after that, honestly.
No, even on a wider stage, I
Uh,
think the Falcon
it-
is the correct pick.
It depends on what stage you pick.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because while if they were to go back to Lilac, Samus has the advantage there. They can
yeah.
play very grounded, very safe. Because the moment JJ does one thing unsafe, that's an up B, that is him in the air, that is up airs and fairs for days. What
And
can
of
you
course,
do?
Ramboss has counter pick advantage as well. So he's going to be able to
Yes.
see what JJ's character is, what stage, all sorts.
Not looking promising, but
But
JJ can do it.
You can absolutely do it. If there's one player that can, it's JJ.
It's Josh
Yeah,
Johnson.
I wanted to say
Josh
that
Johnson himself.
the two big J's. I think JJ's disadvantage in that last game was actually really good, and not because normally Falcon's disadvantage is pretty awful, right? And that's one of the things that holds him back. But I think some of the high up Bs that he was going for were partly because of Battlefield.
He originally started off like very air dodge heavy, but then he mixed it up with his up Bs.
Yeah, I think at least by the end of the game, I guess is the right way to say it.
So I can confirm by invading the Smash GG tasks, because I don't know, just keep open, that JJ has indeed gone Captain Falcon again. He's gone for...
Where have they gone?
They've gone Chaos, Pokemon League.
Ooh, yeah,
Going for that kind of wider stage. That makes sense.
Don't know how I feel about that one. Don't know how I feel about that one.
See what JJ can do. Will Ramboss be able to take this? Or is JJ going to
unfortunately, the armor ran out.
fly into top 8?
Yeah, this is to qualify for top 8. Whoever wins this single game.
Yeah. Couldn't get much closer than this.
And you know he's about to go off the... Ooh, no.
Oh, gotta go for the
He
Wi-Fi
believed
buffer.
he'd hit that near one.
That's the thing, it's Wi-Fi. If you
Yeah,
think-
exactly. You can't really hit confirm it. You just have to assume that you've hit it, or just accept that you haven't hit it.
Oh,
Great
lovely
tech.
tech.
Insane tech!
Because that was especially difficult because he was getting hit by the bomb beforehand as well.
While Ramboss
Crazy.
didn't quite get the spike, I did do it.
Yeah, he still kept the advantage state going throughout all of that. So really, really solid stuff from Ramboss. And these charge shot. Wow, JJ managed to find the
Oh,
grab.
just missed.
Oh, he was going for open now.
Well, I think JJ almost feels he needs to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now that he's behind
he needs to
and
get this
it's
stock off ASAP.
what getting him going are the kind of nutty kills, the big edge guards. Ooh, slightly off in there one. Jumping over with the back air.
Too desperate. Just a raw air smash.
He's going to make it back. Samus isn't quick enough, but it still managed to set up a ledge trap situation up throat.
Definitely will do it.
Yeah, I've done it.
Strong down.
58%.
Very strong now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was thinking
he's
that
definitely got buffed.
because it's Falcon and it's Kalos, he might live, but it didn't even look close.
No, just straight death.
Yeah, and suddenly
double
JJ,
A.
you can see him jumping the full length of the stage to try and get in on Ramboss, and that's exactly what Ramboss wants him to do. So, just gonna have a fair or an up air there to meet him every single time as he does it again.
The stage does not play well. He doesn't have
No,
the platform,
absolutely.
so battlefield to maneuver. Ramboss can just control him, control his jumps, control where he moves. Very difficult.
Yeah, and again, it's just these landings right on top of Samus. The mix-up, I love it so much. Still not gonna net him the kill though. Dash attack out the corner.
He just goes for it. He just goes for it.
Okay.
Does that mean he's accepted defeat, or does it mean that he's just JJ and that's what he goes for? Oh no. Stop landing on top of him! Stop
Are we about
it!
to see your goal match, Julie? Is it going to be a free stock? Or is...
Yeah.
Oh god!
And
Today,
as I speak, it is a free stock!
That's £5 to charity right there.
Well, I mean, congrats to Ramboss for making top 8, and also for, forcing Chile to donate £5. No, absolutely great stuff by Ramboss there, taking that game 5 and moving on through to a top 8 winner's side.
He had to fight for it. It looked like
Absolutely.
it was going to be quite comfortable for him, but yeah, he had to really up his gameplay and not sleep on JJ.
Yeah. And what we could just see as well, it kind of came down to that sort of battle of counter picks, really. The stages mattered so much.
Stages were huge throughout that whole set.
Ramboss said, Rogue JJ is scary as fuck. Absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
really is.
I'm sick of
Once
it.
JJ wakes up,
I'm sick of seeing it. I hate having to deal with it.